Hey boys and girls, it is Miss Cheryl with a quick video on how you can use your flashcards that we created to practice before and after a certain number. So my other video that I created for this week has the actual lesson on before and after. So go practice that first, or if you haven't watched it already, go watch that first, and then you can come back to this video because this is how we can use our flashcards to practice. So do that and then come back if you need to. All right, so first things we need to do is create a number line. So if you remember from the video lesson that we did, I said to think of it as being in line at school, right? So here's your teacher up here at this end, and then all the numbers are going to line up behind the teacher. I don't know why the teacher is a squiggly line, but the teacher is a squiggly line. So, and then the numbers are going to line up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's all the higher we're going to go for this particular video. Then, if you remember from the other video, we talked about before and after. And in the idea in a line, when we line up in line, the person that's before you is the person that's in front of you in line, and then after is the person that's behind you in line. So what we can do, and I did this on a whiteboard with a dry erase marker. You certainly don't have to have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. You can take a piece of paper from your doodle pad, from your Horizons box, a crayon, a marker, a pen, a pencil, whatever you have handy, and you can create your number line. But I do want you to create your number line in order to do this activity. So if you need to, pause, go get that stuff, and you can unpause when you're ready. So the next step would be to get your index cards that we created. These are all the number cards that we created way back in week 1. And we're just going to put them here with our number line. And then we're just going to look at the first number. So the first number is 6. And we're going to find 6 on our number line, which is right here. And then we want to see who is before 6. So again, remember, if we think about it as being lined up in line, like we're going out to the playground in school or lining up to go to lunch at school, the person that's ahead of us in line is before us. So who's ahead of 6? So 5 is ahead of 6, so that means 5 is before 6 in the number line. Go back to 6 and then think of after. Who's after 6? That would be the person behind them in line. So who is behind 6 in line? And that would be 7. So then you can move on, put your 6 to the side, do your next number, 2. All right, so here's 2 on our number line. Who is in front of 2 in our line at school? 1 is in front of him. That means 1 is before 2. And then who is behind 2? If you think of this as a line behind him, if 2 would turn around, he would look at 3. 3 is after 2. And you can go through all of your cards. I don't have them in any order. I just kind of stacked them up real quick. Any order, and then find your number on your number line. Figure out who's before and then who's after that number. The only other thing would be if you get to 10 on your number line, 10, you say, okay, who's before 10? Here's 10 in line. Who's before 10? Who's ahead of 10 in line? That would be 9. So this would be the bonus question. Who's after 10? If you can think of who's after 10 and you want to ask a grown-up how to send Miss Cheryl an email, I would love to hear from you. If you have an idea, even better, if you can send me a picture of you playing this game or you practicing your skills and send it to, I'm going to write it right on top of here. Let's see. Cheryl.horizons@gmail.com. I would absolutely, positively love to hear your answer to who comes after 10 in our line. Or like I said, if you want to send me a picture of you practicing any of the skills, particularly this one, I would absolutely love that. That would make me so happy and make my heart happy. So just a quick review before, after, and that's about it. So I'll see you next time. This is Miss Cheryl. I'll see ya.